Well, hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-June right through to mid-July 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pertain to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. So let us begin. I'm actually seeing an image in the water before I even start, and it's an image of an Alsatian or a German Shepherd dog. The breed of dog is, I'm being told, important. So this could indicate that there is a soulmate coming in, because dogs, especially in the Lenormand deck, they tend to represent soulmates coming in, but it indicates this is a very protective person, someone who's very loyal. They may even have a dog that is of that breed, so that's very interesting that that's coming up. I mean, I have seen an image like this come up in one of the readings before. Maybe it is for your sign, but I'm not too sure. It was months ago, maybe even last year, but I'm seeing that image right now in the water, so I do feel that it is relevant in some way, but it could be that you're about to meet someone who is fiercely loyal, someone who goes above and beyond for love. So let's tap into the rest of your energy and see what else is going on there. I mean, for some of you, it could be that you're going to see an Alsatian or a German Shepherd. I feel like they are the same breed, or nearly the same, maybe even. And this could be an indication that you're about to meet someone new. So please take it as it resonates. I can only give you the image that I can see and then try and decode it for you. Oh, I think they want that one. We have the flowers. Okay, I want to take a quick peek at what this is. Ways. Okay, now this can indicate that you're going to have options, but because it was a little bit uncertain as to whether that card was going to pop out or not, I thought, you know, maybe take a peek and see what it is. But it feels very much like you're in a transition period right now. But looking at your overarching energy, I feel like you're doing you. You are focused on your own inner happiness. You've been going through a personal development period, and with the flowers energy as your outcome, and I will go to each card individually, I feel like there is something that is going to develop and blossom into something really romantic. So your first card there is the Sun. Now the Sun, of course, is all about the self, not in an egotistical way. It basically means that you are trying to embrace joy in your life, really fall in love with your life in some way, and try and, you know, basically see things clearly for what it is that you truly want. The Sun card is a card of allowing yourself to be seen. So some of you, with the clouds energy in the resistance position, some of you may have been feeling really uncertain, almost in limbo when it comes to love. I mean, I do feel that you want love, and you may have put yourself in situations to try and find love in the past, but it left you feeling very uncertain. Maybe you met people who were inconsistent. Maybe there was an energy here of, you know, not really knowing where you stood in a relationship, or feeling like, you know, there was just something off, okay? I feel this sense of confusion with the cloud energy. But with the Sun, I feel like you are being really clear now about what it is that you want and what it is you certainly do not want in a love relationship. And I feel like you are thinking about putting the effort back into putting yourself in a position to find a person. But I don't see that you're actually going to find love itself. So for some of you, it may not be that you're putting yourself on a dating app or online. I feel it's more that you are basically asking yourself at this time, what really sets your soul on fire? What is it that you're really interested in? Because the sun is about finding joy in your single life. It's really about personal development. It's about leaving confusion and darkness behind. It's almost like you are like cutting the cords of expectation and saying, you know what, I'm just going to do me at this time. I'm going to enjoy the moment and try to be present. And when you get this level of energy, you change the frequency. So this is a card that indicates that you are in the law of attraction. You are in a state of attracting attention at this time. When you get the Sun card, it means that people want to bask in your energy. So it's almost like when you fall in love with your life, then you call people into your life that really fall in love with you because you are falling in love with your life. There's an energy of optimism here. You know, you make you happy, basically. And I feel like you are focused on your responsibilities, your family, for example. And some of you, I mean, I do get an energy of desiring to be in the sun when I get this card. So some of you may be taking a vacation, but I can't see it right now. So I have to go to the Celtic cross just to see a little bit deeper. But the sun card, it basically means that your positivity is actually changing the frequency, and this kind of indicates there's going to be a positive outcome. So I feel for some of you with the clouds, there may have been a changing situation or something that you were connected to in the past that was evolving all the time. It feels very inconsistent, like you may have connected to somebody who really didn't know what they wanted, and it left you feeling a little bit bereft. But I feel that is past now. I mean, the clouds is in the resistance position, which means you're leaving confusion behind. You know what you want. You're not wasting your time. You're not accepting any time wasters into your life. And with the clouds energy, I feel now, you know, you are being direct with the universe as well. You're being really honest and precise about what it is that you want in a relationship. And right now, I mean, some of you, there's this energy of not really searching. Okay, I feel there's an energy here of you basically focusing on your own needs at this time. So it could be that you are going to embrace a hobby or embrace a passion project or put yourself in a course of learning or do something for you. And as a result, I feel, you know, there's this like spring in your step. And I mean, the flowers can also indicate that there may be an invitation that comes in, but I will get there when I get to that card in a moment. But ultimately, I feel some of you, you know, you may have been a bit uncertain about love, feeling perhaps it's never going to show up for you, but I feel you reconciled that within yourself. I feel that love is showing up for you. There is a romance on its way because this is the outcome energy and it's the flowers. Now, this tends to mean that you're blooming in your single state right now. But of course, flowers, they attract bees to the honey, you know, so it's almost to make honey rather. So I feel right now you're in the law of attraction. You're in a state of attracting people into your life. So I feel there is change here. Now, we do have, of course, the flowers, and this is the bouquet in the LENORMAND deck. So again, this is all about appreciating your life right now, but it's also about you blossoming through wisdom and knowledge. It is number 9 for a reason. That's a hermit energy. So spiritual awakening that you've been going through for quite some time. You've been looking inward for truth. Sometimes there has to be a stillness, a pause when it comes to love so that we can get to know ourselves on a deeper level. And I feel that's something that you've been going through right now. But you've come out the other side. Building confidence is something that I feel is one of the lessons that you're meant to learn in this lifetime, because some of you may be a little bit shy, okay? With that clouds energy, it can indicate that sometimes it almost feels like you've been fluctuating. One moment you're like, yes, I want to go out there, find love, I want a partner. And the other part is like, you know what, I'm kind of really independent, I'm doing my own life, I am busy, I just feel this fluctuating energy that, you know, you're really self-sufficient and you don't need anybody, but you would like a partner. And I feel there's this energy of not really giving much energy or focus to looking for love in the past, because I feel like you have been out there before and there's just been an inconsistency either in people, or you feel that, you know, the dating scene is so transient in the world that we've built right now that you're looking for someone who is like old school romantic. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. I feel like you're someone, you know, you want a traditional, loving, romantic partnership that leads to a long-term commitment. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you are going to receive that. But yes, I'm getting a strong invitation energy from this card. So this can indicate that either you are invited to, oh, I'm seeing something in the water right now, VIP is what I'm seeing, VIP. So either you are invited to an event that perhaps is a prestigious event and you're going as a guest, or perhaps you are going to be meeting someone who is in a position of authority or someone who makes an impact in people's lives. I mean, I feel like you are VIP anyway, my beautiful Cancerians, but I feel this could be something to do with an event. So it could be like even a section at an event that you get into or that you have been invited to. I can only give you what I can see, and it's just saying VIP. So this could also be a sign that you will see over the next coming weeks and months that indicate that, you know, someone quite special is coming into your life, and it's really going to pique your curiosity, okay? Some of you may have gone through a separation in the past, something that started to blossom and got cut short, and it really put you into a bit of a tailspin there, and you've been healing from that. But looking at your energy right now, I feel like you're so ready for romance. You're so ready to meet someone. And let's go and find out a little bit more, because what I can see in your overarching energy right now is that you're going to get a lot of attention in the next coming weeks, okay? And I see something that will blossom into something romantic, but for the next 6 weeks, I see development more than anything, okay? So let's go to that Celtic cross and see what's going on there, because I see you getting attention from somebody and it developing into something, but it's really organic, is what I see. No rushing into anything. This person is not going to lead you down the garden path and make you wonder where you stand in their life. They're going to actually make it really well known how they feel about you. Now, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Ace of Swords, we have the Moon card, we have the Eight of Wands. So we got the Queen of Swords to start. Now, again, as I said, not gender specific, this reading. It's all about the energy, and the Queen of Swords is an aspect of self. So this can indicate that right now you're feeling a little bit detached. Not surprised to see that clouds energy right there for you. So you're trying to be really logical about your circumstances. You're a very intelligent person, so you also need to meet someone where there is a meeting of minds, okay? And someone who's good at talking, you know, because you like to know where you stand. You're one of those signs. You don't like ambiguity. I mean, there isn't anybody really who likes ambiguity, but when people start to have feelings in a relationship, you know, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes people who are not so mature, they play games. And they almost play that kind of hide and seek game where if they get a text, they really want to message back straight away, right? But they hold back because it's like, I don't want to seem too keen or too eager. And you may have dealt with people like that in the past. So I feel it's just this dating etiquette that is coming through here. I feel the person that you're about to meet, they don't play games. Okay, when they want to message you to let you know that they're thinking about you to start their day or to end their day, they're going to message you. That's the sort of person you're calling in right now. Now we've got the Four of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? How would you like to receive? We have the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. So there's a spark here. You're going to be talking to someone new. We have the Ten of Wands. And finally, we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so even though there's two queens here, I will pull a card on it to see if this is two people, perhaps you and a friend going out to an invitation or some sort of event there. But the Queen of Wands is your final card, and the Queen of Wands is about garnering attention, being in a state of magnetism where people are drawn to you. So at this time, what I see is there's going to be a spark between you and someone new, and this person's going to give you a lot of attention over the next 6 weeks. However, I feel it doesn't really develop into something until later on, but we'll get there when we get there, okay? Now, the Queen of Swords there is a card of being very direct. What is it you want? You're in a period of decluttering your life, getting closure on past situations, and turning your back to a chapter in your life that you feel like you've outgrown. And with that Queen of Swords energy, it's really about looking to the future. What is it you want? So I feel some of you are looking at, you know, time being a factor, not wanting to waste time or meet anyone who wastes your time. But as you can see, this sword is protecting this Queen of Swords there. So I do feel that some of you have been in a very protective mode whilst you've been like basically organizing your life or keeping your life running smoothly. You have tasks, you have responsibilities, and basically you have put those priorities first before love at this time. And that's fine. When the moment is right, you know, you will meet the right person. And I do see that you are in a state of attraction at this time. So I'm just going to pull a card just to see if these two queens are two people, you know, or are they aspects of self? Because first of all, I'm getting this energy of aspects of self. But let me just clarify. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Because I feel there's this warmth that comes when you meet this new person. It's almost like they have a natural ability to make you smile and to unlock a warmth within you. Not everybody gets into your inner circle, okay? And I feel that this person, you don't let them in readily, yeah. Okay, so their aspects of self is what I'm seeing here, because the Emperor is a card that indicates that, you know, there has been responsibility. Life has got pretty serious. Some of you, you know, you're taking care of business in your life, and you're thinking about the next 5 years, but also I feel this is a structure that perhaps you've built for yourself, because responsibility means you have to do certain things in your life. You know, you have to either have a job if you are currently working, you have to pay the bills, you know, maybe you have to focus on your pension if you're retired, or, you know, you're working towards pension age. Some of you may have children, you're a parent. Some of you are like going to college, or you're focusing on your goals, you're bossing up in life. Whatever it is you're focusing on right now, it feels like there's a certain structure in your life, and it may feel that perhaps it's a little bit same, okay, because the Four of Cups there can indicate that there's a disenchantment there. You may have had a disappointment in the past when it comes to love, and you had a certain expectation perhaps in a previous relationship, or you may feel that by now you thought you'd be in a high-level commitment, but it's not the case right now, because the universe is trying to orchestrate a meeting between you and someone really special. The Four of Cups is so important because you've got two aces here, an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Wands, and this tells me that the universe is stepping in to bring you love. So there is a divine intervention moment happening for you in the next coming weeks where you're going to be talking to someone new, okay? So as you can see, that turbulent cloud represents difficult times. I feel it has been difficult to find love, and as a result, you've just been basically focusing on your responsibilities in life in order to level up in some way and create a level of security. Also, the Emperor with the Queen of Swords can indicate that some of you, you're in a protective kind of mode because of a previous experience. But this new experience that's coming in is way better than ever before, and it's not going to end in the same way, is what I'm being given here. This is a divine union. And if you measure the cups in the Four Cups, you'll see that these cups that have already been experienced, that perhaps, you know, were disappointing or didn't lead to the expectation you had, this cup is bigger than ever before and much more fulfilling and rewarding. So there's an indication here with this Ace of Swords that some of you, if you're not talking to someone new already, you will be very shortly, because swords are all about communication. Now, some of you, not all of you, because it depends on what you want. Everybody's going to be different, and there's thousands of you watching out there. But, you know, the Ace of Swords is connected to the ether. So it can be that some of you have met someone online that you're talking to at this moment in time, or perhaps through an app or something like that. Even if you didn't meet them online, you could be talking to someone new right now. And if you are wondering where it's headed, I see that this person is very attracted to you and they're getting to know you better, is what I see. There's a spark here, but I feel both of you are very busy and you have to create space for each other. And you will. I see that you and this person, you may go on a vacation or trip somewhere soon. I mean, this could also be that you're at a distance, so you're going to visit each other. But I see that there is attraction here. This person is paying you a lot of attention. And the next 6 weeks, I just see it developing, okay? I'll pull a card on it right at the end with that Queen of Wands just to see where it's going. But I feel right now it's in a very heavy state of attraction. This person's definitely interested in you. They are interested in a little bit more than just passion, but I feel it's developing at this stage. And for those of you who have not met anybody new right now, there's definitely a divine intervention where you're going to be, okay? Now, Ace of Swords is basically transformation. It's a breakthrough, okay? So it basically means fate, destiny intervening to bring you the law of karma, a powerful transition where you're going to see lots of coincidental numbers, synchronistic numbers. You may even see this person's name before you even meet this person. You may see this person's name a lot. So if you walk down a sidewalk, for example, and there is like a certain name of the sidewalk, it could be it's their surname, or it could be it's their first name. So please pay attention to what you're seeing at the moment. If there's a word or a name that calls out to you a lot, it indicates that you're about to meet someone who has either that name in their name set or it is their name. It may even be that they live on that avenue or that road. So please take it as it resonates, because I feel the universe is right now trying to point you to notice the signs, is what I'm being given. Now, for some of you with the Ace of Swords in this position, okay, it can indicate a couple of things. It can indicate that some of you may have been betrayed in the past or disrespected in the past, and you're very protective. It's almost like, not that you've been keeping love at arm's length, it's just that you've had your confidence knocked and there's a bit of a shield, but that's okay, because the right person is going to be very compassionate about that shield, and slowly and surely they're going to basically show you with their actions that you can drop that shield, that you can trust them, okay? That's what's coming through there as well. Now, also, it can indicate that some of you, when you meet someone that you're interested in, you get tongue-tied or you get shy and you find it really hard to communicate how you feel or how to progress to the next stage. But I see that this new person who's going to be highly attracted to you, I feel, they pursue you. And I feel basically the feeling is mutual, and you both will kind of open up to each other, and it will just be really easy to talk to this person, okay? Now, what is below you? We have the moon. So again, it's kind of this energy of feeling a little bit uncertain, a little bit anxious about love. For some of you, it can be that you have been having fluctuating moods recently. Like one moment you want to go and find love, the next moment you're kind of like really fine by yourself and you're not really interested in looking for love. So I feel like things have been fluctuating for you, just like the ebbs and tides of the sea that is governed by the moon. But also the moon energy, it kind of indicates that the universe is orchestrating a surprise behind the scenes. And when things are in alignment, then you're about to meet the one, because anything that's hidden, it comes to light, okay? But I also want to pull a card on this because I want to see if I'm getting vibes of someone you already know, kind of having a bit of a crush on you. So let me just see what this is, this energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide the Tower? This may surprise you, okay? But I'm also getting that some of you may have had a shock in the past regarding love. Something ended abruptly and it made you just feel really uncertain, and it spun you off into a period of self-reflection. And some of you have been really going through like your shadow self. We got the Hangman. There is a person here. I'm feeling this person. They've waited a long time to tell you how they feel. Yeah, it's very, very slow and steady to kind of indicate that they have feelings for you, and they've had feelings for you for a long time. I feel this is someone that you know, I wouldn't say quite well. I just feel like they're there in your life somehow. And you may be shocked. I mean, the Hangman can indicate, if you just pause for a moment intuitively, you kind of know who this person is. How does my beautiful Cancerian feel about this person? Four of Swords. No, you're not about it. Two of Swords. No, it's a no. Okay. Four of Swords is basically, you are happy single rather than be with this person. Two of Swords, you feel that you can't see a future with this person. There's no spark. They're a very steady force in your life, and I feel like you friend-zoned this person, whoever this person is, okay? But they've been harboring a crush on you for quite some time. They may have even joked that, if you and them don't get, like, a partner, maybe you should just, like, marry each other. But deeply, they are hoping that you're like, actually, I want to marry you, but you're not. So that's what's coming out there, okay? The moon card is also giving me vibes of, trust the process and romance your life a little bit, okay? Because I feel life has got pretty serious for you. So now it's time to really stop and smell the roses, or get out to a gallery, or, get out into nature. Some of you have a real calling to move to the sea or to be by the sea. And I feel that is also something that perhaps could bring you to an event because that VIP thing is really like drawing me still. So I feel perhaps you meet this person at an invitation that is somewhere close to either a lake or the sea or, a body of water. Okay. Now, also, I want you to be aware of this. As you can see, there's a wolf on that card. I mean, normally there is a wolf and a dog on the card, but there's a wolf on this one. The wolf is a pathfinder. So right now you're finding your way through life and you're very independent, but also a path is being made clear for you to overcome the obstacle, which is the mountain. So I feel, mountains, they tend to represent isolation or loneliness, but I feel there's this energy here of you sort of turning things around and just seeing the mountain rather than a period of isolation. It's a period of you just standing out from the crowd and really seeing what you have that other people do not have. And in that, you actually turn the energy around and you start to attract the one, because I feel the one is coming for you. Now, what is in your past position? We have the Eight of Wands. Life just seemed to be a little bit easier in the past. Maybe it was easier to meet people then. Also, the Eight of Wands indicates some of you have been going through a major change in your life. Maybe this is a relocation or job changes, or perhaps, you've been going through a period of spiritual evolution and it just feels like everything was a little bit up in the air. With the Eight of Wands, it just feels like everything just has sped on by. Like, suddenly we're in the middle of 2024. So you may be just looking at time and thinking, wow, it's just speeding on by. But remember, what is happening will happen in divine timing for you. And I feel this is really about you reigniting your passions and really following a hunch to either do something creative for you or take that invitation that you feel like you should go to, because the Eight of Wands is a card of news rushing in, could even be an invitation coming in. And I feel it's connected perhaps to a celebration because we have all those like sparkler type fireworks things. So if you've received an invitation that is going to play out in the next coming weeks and months, could be a wedding, could be a barbecue, it could be a festival, it could be a vacation, it could be anything. Whatever it is, you've been invited to attend either with a friend or maybe it's a group of people. Whatever it is, I feel there is this energy of you being in a group of people when you get to know this person, this new person, a little bit more. Now, what is above you? We got the Nine of Pentacles, super self-sufficient. You're a very independent person. You're all good by yourself. You don't need anybody, but I do see with that Queen of Wands that you are in the state of attraction. So that means that you are wanting to attract a mate at this time. Now, the Nine of Pentacles also is a card that indicates that you are saving yourself for the one, as it were. Okay, you're being very discerning about the company that you keep. Also, the Nine of Pentacles indicates that you're having a glow up. Nine of Pentacles is you being self-sufficient, making your own money, doing your own thing. It's also about, enjoying freedom, enjoying your single life. Because when we fall in love with our lives, that's when other people are attracted to the energy that you're giving off. So I feel right now, again, there's this whole energy of you kind of allowing yourself to be seen in all your glory, because you're really fun to be with. You're very sensitive. You're very kind. You have a loving, pure soul. You are the open-hearted sweetheart of the zodiac. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. You have a lot of love to give, but you also need to remember, and this is one of the lessons that you're meant to learn in this lifetime, you are lovable. Okay, some of you may have struggled with self-confidence or low self-esteem, even from a very young age, and I feel like you've been trying to build in confidence. And when you meet a person that you're truly interested in, suddenly it feels like you're exposing a part of yourself that is hidden, that is only locked off for like a very important person, the VIP, right? So I feel, when you meet this new person, it's just going to feel easier. It's just going to feel natural, organic, and that's when you know that you've met the one. Now, in your near circumstances, this is the next 6 weeks, the Four Swords. So this is temporary timeout. This is you being independent. So I would say there is no high-level commitment happening in the next 6 weeks. However, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands indicates that there is a spark between you and someone new. So this could be the period where you meet someone. But the Four of Swords also indicates that some of you have been a little bit in hermit mode, or you've been taking some time out just to reflect on what it is that you want to get to know yourself a little bit better. And that's wonderful. Take the time that you need. But also, I feel there's this whole energy working up to the Queen of Wands. the Queen of Wands is the Leo energy, and it's governed by the sun. There's always a sunflower on the Queen of Wands that follows the sun, and you have the sun card as the first card. So that means that you are basically going where you feel truly happy at this time. So you're being protected and directed towards what is meant for you. And of course, whatever is meant for you, it will never pass you by. But with the Four of Swords, some of you are healing. Now, this could be from a heartbreak, could be from a setback, could also be from a period of grieving. So if you have been in a period of grief, I'm sending you a huge hug out there, my beautiful Cancerians, and so much love. There are no words really to offer in times like this, only just, I wish I could just, reach down the camera, scoot you all up and just hug it out, okay? Because words don't do it justice, how difficult it can be. But with that Four of Swords, with respect, I'm moving away from that energy. Some of you could have gone through a procedure or have been a little bit unwell, and you've just taken some time out for you, okay? But that is all about to change. We have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is an interesting card because it's actually been showing up for pretty much every sign this month. Five of Swords is about brainstorming new ideas, new things that you like doing, seeing new places, new faces. But also the Five of Swords is a level of tension or conflict that basically your mind is starting to wander and feel a little bit stuck in your current circumstances. Whenever we feel tension in our body or in our mind, or in our environment, it means something needs to change. If we're happy and comfortable, then we don't feel tension. Basically, even if we have lots of tasks and responsibilities, if we're like really proud of ourselves and comfortable with the life that we have built, then of course there won't really be much tension. Of course, we'll have a deadline and things like that, and we'll work towards those things. But my point being is that sometimes the body and the mind, it will alert you that something needs to change. So if you're feeling a bit bored in your circumstances, or you're feeling a bit disappointed or disenchanted right now, the Five of Swords is alerting your mind to let's brainstorm new ways of adding more excitement or fun or spontaneity to our lives. So I feel right now you're very thoughtful. Also, I feel it's really important to not overthink a situation, because this can be like, mental conflict. We can start to overthink a situation and feel that because we haven't found someone that perhaps we're never going to find love, but that's not true at all, okay? Because the external circumstances right now, we got another ace. The aces are new energy divinely guided by the universe. So Ace of Wands indicates that there is going to be a spark between you and someone new. And this is transformation again. So I feel either you're being invited to a place. I keep getting this energy of being invited to a place, but I'm also hearing a song right now. So let me just tap into that. Okay, now this is a very famous song, and it has shown up in a reading maybe a couple of years ago. I can't really remember, but it is definitely familiar. I've definitely channeled this song before. Maybe not for your sign, but it's definitely come up in one of the readings in the past. So let me just tap into that one moment, please. Okay, I'm getting like moments of this song. Lights are bright. Forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Okay, that's all I'm being given of that song. Very famous song by Petula Clark. Now listen out for that song, because it could be a sign when you hear this song that you're about to meet someone new. But also, I mean, the song, the lyrics itself is indicating, forget all your troubles and cares and just go out and have fun, okay? And maybe that fun is downtown, wherever you are. Maybe it's you going to a certain place in an area where you live, or perhaps you're traveling to somewhere that is considered downtown, wherever you are. And maybe that's where you will meet a person. But I'm also being shown an image in the water right now of someone. It's really interesting because Petula Clark is the singer, but I'm seeing a pendulum. I'm just thinking Petula pendulum. I mean, there's no correlation there, but for some reason I'm being given like a link between the two. Someone out there may be doing a pendulum on, whether you'll find someone in the next 6 weeks or something like that, or you're asking questions, or maybe some of you are learning to use divining tools like a pendulum. So again, pendulum indicates uncertainty. It's like swinging. One moment you're like, yeah, I want to go to this thing, and the next minute you're talking yourself out of it. So perhaps there's something in that energy that you're experiencing right now, because pendulums, they fluctuate. So I'm just being given that energy. But with that Ace of Wands, I feel like, you know, there is a spark between you and someone new that is coming in to your vicinity very, very soon. I would say next 6 weeks, you will have met someone that you're like, okay, let's see where this goes. And there's definitely a new start here. I mean, your hope and a fear position is the Ten of Wands, which means you have overstretched yourself in some way. A lot of you are sorting through some baggage. You're getting closure on a situation in order to clear space for a new beginning. So I feel that, you know, you don't want to repeat a cycle. That Ten of Wands indicates that you've been going through a very difficult period of blossoming. You know, it's very heavy to go through a spiritual awakening. It's not like rainbows, unicorns, and aha moments. It's actually about sorting through the mud of life, and it can feel really difficult, hard, and sometimes we can feel a little bit numb or despondent and shocked and all of those things when we go through a spiritual awakening. But with that Ace of Wands here and the 10 of Wands here, it tells me that a new beginning is afoot, and it's very, very exciting for you. So new adventures, new people, a new person in particular, and I feel this is the start of something. This is the change that you've been looking forward to. I feel also that you're hoping to meet someone who doesn't have baggage from past situations, because you may have met people in the past who, you know, wanted to retain a connection with their ex and it caused a problem in your relationship, perhaps. But whoever is coming in, they have no ties to anybody. They only have eyes for you. And again, I'm being shown that Alsatian. This person is very loyal and very protective of love. And yeah, they go above and beyond for love is what I'm seeing there. Now, your final card is the Queen of Wands. And again, this is an aspect of self. Even though you're a water element, you know, you're tapping into that passionate side of yourself. This is about you either collaborating on things that are really exciting, either going out with friends or working on projects. I feel this is a card that's really connected to strong friendships, you expressing yourself, but also it is you attracting attention. This is you being a powerful magnet right now to attract a person through your sensuality, just by loving your life and having the confidence to say, this is me in all my glory. You can't be anyone else, and that is actually your superpower because you are unique. And I feel this person is looking for someone who is unique like you. So, you know, be you in all your glory is what I'm getting from this card. But also I feel there's an energy of dance happening here. So either you're going to watch a dance or you are a dancer, or this person you're about to meet is a good dancer. So let me just pull a quick card on this, because number one, I want to see those people who have already started talking to someone new to see where it's going, and for the rest of you, just to see what's happening after the 6 weeks. Okay, can you please show me a little bit more? The Lover's card. Yeah. Okay. So I could feel that this next coming weeks, it's a transition in order to put you in a position to meet someone new. And if you're already talking to someone new, of course, it is heading in a direction where you both discover that actually you're soulmates, you're meant to be together. And for those of you who are currently in a state of attraction, waiting to meet someone, I don't feel like you're waiting, really. I feel like you're just getting busy with your life. And there is where you will meet this person, when you're just busy doing life. But it is a soul partner. It is a loving relationship that's coming in, and very exciting. Okay. Also, the Lover's card indicates choice, but I feel the choice is this person who's very solid in your world, someone you know already. But I feel really it's not a choice, because I feel there's an energy here that there's no spark, or you just consider them a friend. Okay. So let me just pull some final cards before I close this reading. Now, this is a wonderful deck. It basically is a deck that indicates lessons that perhaps have needed to be learnt, things that you may have been healing from, or things that are yet to come. So we have communication and we have open up. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be talking to someone new. We got communication there. It's going to feel easy with this person, but also they're very romantic. So they may even write you, I'm just being given like a sonnet or a haiku. They may write you a little poem in a card as a little ditty, just to let you know that they're invested. You know, they want to basically invest in the romance of a relationship. So communication, yes, we got Ace of Swords there. We've got Ace of Wands, so the same energy that I felt throughout your reading. And we've got open up. We've got open up there. And this card is really about getting out there, allowing yourself to be seen, but also it's connected to the Moon card. So I feel this is about, you know, opening that new chapter, romancing your life. And this card actually connects to invitation as well. So I feel some of you, because it's very similar to the garden card in the Lenormand deck, and that's basically about an invitation to an event. And I mean, it could be a garden event, it could be a meeting, it could be a reunion with people, it could be networking, it could be a retreat, it could be a place where you party or spend some time in a crowd of people with friends. So whatever it is, I feel like you are going to meet someone, and when you first meet this person, they're going to tell you something really personal about themselves that they feel comfortable enough to tell you. And they don't tell everybody their business, whoever this person is. So I feel that level of authenticity and rawness about them really makes you think, this person's pretty unique. And they're willing to share a part of themselves. And I feel that instantly you both open up to a level that neither of you have opened up to anybody else before. And there is another sign that this is the person for you, okay? I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. We only have one trinket there, and it is the angel sphere. So this is you being guided towards the person that you're meant to meet. There's divine intervention here, and it shall be so. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Lovely reading. I hope it resonates there for someone out there. And if it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians, and love and light.